The former Dutch model was the soccer star's personal assistant in 2003 before she moved on to a career as a yoga teacher and a massage therapist. She first gained fame when she alleged the two had an affair while Beckham was married to his wife, Victoria Beckham, which he denied in a statement to The Guardian, calling her claims ludicrous. Loos went on to make a few appearances on reality TV following the allegations. She has lived out of the spotlight for the most part since 2009, dedicating her social media accounts to posts of her family and career. In 2009, Loos announced that she was expecting a baby with her then-boyfriend Sven Skya. After welcoming a son, she and Skya went on to get married and welcome their second child in 2012. She frequently posts pictures of her children and husband, as well as their 2 dogs, on her Instagram. From her time as a model to her career today, here's everything to know about Rebecca Loos. Though Rebecca was born in Madrid, Spain, she spoke English, Norwegian, Spanish, Dutch and French growing up. Her father is both Dutch and Swiss, while her mother is English and Spanish, per her website. She also holds Dutch citizenship. Before she began working as a personal assistant, Loos had some commercial modeling jobs. Beckham transferred to Real Madrid from Manchester United in July 2003. The athlete was married to Victoria for 5 years and had 2 children by that point, 5-year-old Brooklyn and nearly 2-year-old Romeo. Loos began working for Beckham shortly after his move to Madrid, but was terminated after a few months. Following her termination, Loos gave an interview to the British tabloid newspaper News of the World in April 2004 alleging the two had a 4-month-long affair. Beckham refuted the claims in a statement to The Guardian, calling them ludicrous. However, he did not take any legal action against the story or the newspaper. During the past few months I have become accustomed to reading more and more ludicrous stories about my private life, he said. What appeared this morning is just one further example. The simple truth is that I am very happily married and have a wonderful wife and 2 very special kids, he continued. There is nothing any third party can do to change this. Nearly a decade later, in 2013, Loos said in an interview with Daybreak that she regretted the way she went about sharing her story, though she did not take back telling it in the first place. I think I maybe could have gone about it in a kinder way, she said. I don't regret speaking out, but I regret the way I went about it. Loos also added that she was reckless when she spoke out about the alleged affair. Obviously I'm a mother now and I'm married myself and being in the media for 6 or 7 years. So knowing what I know now, I would have definitely gone about things quite differently, she told the outlet. She continued, I think I was quite young and foolish and very reckless, and obviously I didn't think things through, I just acted on impulse. And I like to think I'm a lot less like that now, hopefully. Journalist Piers Morgan, who worked for rival British tabloid newspaper The Daily Mirror at the time, said he discovered that Loos was his second cousin after news of her alleged affair with Beckham broke. He joked that he found out only 2 days after the scandal hit the papers, and that he had even, apparently danced with her at a family wedding in Madrid, he told The Independent. Despite this, she refused to switch camps from the News of the World and give the Mirror her story, he told the outlet in a 2005 interview. It really does come to something when your own family flog their kiss and tells to a rival paper. Following the media attention, Loos delved into reality TV, starting with an appearance in 2004 on the Dutch show Shownieuws. She then went on to star in The Farm, Celebrity Love Island and Power Lesbian UK, the latter for which she was part of a staged wedding with an American model. She continued her reality TV run into 2006 when she appeared on The X Factor, Battle of the Stars, and in 2007, she competed in a Spanish version of Survivor, where she came in third. However, she stopped working in the reality sphere in 2009. Loos became pregnant with her first child, Magnus, in 2009 with her then-boyfriend Sven Skya. She first announced her pregnancy on the Spanish program Está Pasando. I wasn't planning on having a child, she said on the show. It was an accident. But the child will be very welcome and very loved. Of her partner, she added that he was not well known, but was a Norwegian doctor and they had met after the summer in his home country. We're both delighted with the pregnancy, she added. He wasn't a fling, he's my boyfriend and I hope to spend the rest of my life with him. 5 months into her pregnancy, Loos moved to Norway to raise her son with Sven. Sven is an outdoor man and mountain lover and was not prepared to move to London. So it was I who moved to Norway so we could bring our son up together, she told The Sun in 2018. I thought to myself that if it doesn't work out in Norway I can always move back to London. That was 10 years ago. She welcomed another child, Liam, in 2012, and married her husband the same year. Today, Loos often posts photos of her family enjoying quality time together. In July 2023, they traveled to Sicily together where they enjoyed delicious food and stunning scenery, she wrote on her Instagram. Summer vibes in Sicily with my family. Our first time in Sicily, and I am already in love. She wrote in the caption of her post. Exploring this beautiful island with my family, feeling so blessed and grateful. She also enjoys nature with her sons, preferring to raise them in the wilderness of Norway rather than the cities she lived in her 20s. We want to bring up our children surrounded by nature, playing outdoors as much as possible, skiing, hiking, biking, learning about nature and most importantly, loving and respecting it. Loos told The Sun. We would be nothing without it. Following her reality stint, Loos pivoted careers and is now a certified yoga and meditation teacher. On her website, Loos explained that she always enjoyed practicing yoga but decided to become a teacher after welcoming her son in 2012. After her second child in 2012, she delved deeper into yoga, developing a regular Ashtanga practice and discovering all the many hidden layers of yoga. Her bio on her website reads, with each practice, Rebecca felt like she was returning to her roots, her true self. She eventually opened a yoga studio and incorporated the practice into her daily life. I'm up at 5 a.m. every day to practice yoga for 2 hours before taking the kids to school and heading to work in my little yoga studio in the village center where I normally teach 2 classes, she told The Sun. Though Loos sold the studio in 2022, she continues to practice yoga and is now an independent teacher, often working at retreats. In October 2023, Beckham's documentary following his personal life and career, Beckham, premiered on Netflix. In the series, the soccer star touched upon a difficult time in his and Victoria's marriage. Victoria called the time in which Beckham transferred to Real Madrid, the most unhappy I've ever been in my entire life, adding that tabloid media coverage made it the hardest period for us. It felt like the world was against us, she said in the documentary. And here's the thing. We were against each other if I'm being completely honest. There was some horrible stories that were difficult to deal with, David added of that time. It was the first time that me and Victoria had been put under that kind of pressure in our marriage. Every time that we woke up we felt that there was something else. I think we both felt at the time that we were, not losing each other, but drowning. Despite neither Victoria nor Beckham naming Loos, people started leaving comments on her Instagram posts resurfacing her alleged affair with the athlete. One user made note of the disgusting comments in one of her posts, telling her to stay strong, to which she responded thanking them. I'm taking in the nasty comments with as much humor as I can, she wrote.